What's going on? Born for Sports. Salute to New York Giant Nation out there. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, the Born for Sports. Well, tonight is the night, the last preseason game of the offseason. I should say the preseason. And I got my guy, one of the best young just Giant content creators in general. Also, if you don't know this man on TikTok, where you been at? This man right here on the show is one of the best going, man. If you don't know, you need to go find out. My guy, the Giant Way. Dave, what's happening, brother?
I appreciate the love, brother, man. You know, I'm chilling, man. Like I said earlier, man, the Giants looking good, so I'm good.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see.
Oh yeah, man. We're gonna get into it, man. And listen, I don't remember a year since probably 2023. I don't know, man. It's been a while, but the optimism that I'm feeling about this team, bro, you know, with the pieces we added, with the way the defense on paper's looking, the talent, the overall just arc of what the potential of this defense can be really gets me excited, gets me going as an OG Giant fan, of course, but just in general, you know our DNA, Dave. Our DNA is it starts with defense. So, you know, and listen, we got some quarterback talent in this room now.
We definitely do.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's been a while, you know what I'm saying, that I could honestly feel coming in that I got some trust, you know, going into the season with our signal callers, and we're going to get into that. But I want you, before we get into all the topics, I want you to tell me, how was you feeling about the outlook of this New York Giant football team?
Well, man, I'm excited, man. We look competent. Our defense looks scary. You know, teams aren't just marching down the field on us, and that's in all aspects. You know, not just our starters, our reserves as well. I feel like we're actually doing pretty good, but you know, the biggest highlight of the whole preseason has been the offense. You know, just them looking good, putting points on the board. You know, everything is just a well-oiled machine right now, and I'm just loving it, man. I feel like we will actually be able to compete this year, man. So I think we're gonna be pretty decent this year, brother.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And that's what the thing is, too. It's like you said, it's the offense, man. The offense is actually giving you some optimism now. Of course, it's preseason. Of course, we're going to take a little grain of salt there. But I'm sorry, folks. Based on what we've had to watch the last 6-7 years, we are entitled to feel some optimism, some good vibes, considering even if it is preseason. Because it just goes to show you, man, like, look, Russell Wilson's looking solid. You know what I'm saying? We ain't expecting dangerous, I don't think, you know, from Seattle days. But, man, the guy is an upgrade about what we had at the quarterback position since Eli Manning, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's on time, efficient, spreading that rock around, getting our playmakers the ball, and, of course, you know, as he showcased last week, the deep ball. He still got that in him. This man might not be dangerous from Seattle, but he can still play the game.
And the biggest thing that I want to say is that we don't need him to be anything that he was in Seattle. We just need him to be a competent quarterback that can perform the offense at the best of the ability that we can do. I'll just love the fact that we're able to throw the ball down the field, because, you know, the biggest thing with Daniel Jones is that he just was not pulling the trigger. Yeah. And now that I feel like every single quarterback, whether it's Wilson, Winston, or Dart, that no matter who's playing, we're pushing the ball down the field. And I love that, man.
Yeah, definitely. And that was one of the problems with Daniel Jones, you know, and the fit here with Brian Dable. You know, it's like, you know, Daniel Jones, listen, with all the shortcomings he had as a passer, you know, I've been critical of Daniel Jones in the past. We all been, but we all wanted him to do well because he was our guy. He was here. But with all the issues, the main issue was the fit with Dable just never materialized. Dable's the type of coach, he wants to push that ball down the field. He wants his quarterbacks on time. He want to get the ball out there to the playmakers, in the spots they need it. And he just never could pull the trigger. He just, for whatever reason it wasn't always on him. And also the O-line issues too. But there was a lot of plays that he was expected to make that he just never pulled the trigger. And Russell Wilson, you can say whatever you want about Russ, he gonna let that go. He's going to let that go when he sees opportunities, and that's what attracted the Giants to go after him, even if it's for a one-year deal before, our rookie quarterback is ready to go, and we'll get into that as well. But like you said, man, the Daniel Jones era, it never could get going the way it was expected with Brian Daboll as the fit, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So let's get to some news, man. Let's get to some news as we started off tonight, man.
Okay.
Look, injury news, and it's big. And you know me, my O-line love and D-line play. I love it. The injury news this week, AT, Andrew Thomas, activated from the PUP list. Neighbors in Scatterbo ramped up, and I'm trying to see if I can get a quick injury news on who's active tonight, but I believe there was some talk that Scatterbo might even play tonight.
I think he's going tonight.
He's going tonight, right? All right, so I'm excited about that. I love that Scatterbo pick when we got him in the draft. But the biggest news, bro, obviously, is AT. Andrew Thomas, in my opinion, the most important offensive player on this team, not named Malik Neighbors, and obviously the quarterback position. As Andrew Thomas is healthy, so is the O-line. Doing better. And if he ain't there, we know what happens after that. It goes to hell, goes to shit, and all of that. We need him to be Andrew Thomas. And if he's ready to rock, that just makes good news for this Giant offense, bro.
Well, I mean, luckily this year, man, our depth is pretty solid, man. And even without Andrew Thomas, we actually looked okay. And I was on my man Sneaky show the other day. I had a hot take, man, and I was pretty much saying, man, week one, I'm not too concerned to see AT week one. I don't feel like the Commanders have anything that we need to worry about as far as the pass rush. I feel like the guys that we got can withhold this team, I can say. And I would like to see AT come back when he's for sure healthy and not just try to rush back. And then we're dealing with the same exact situation that we've been dealing with him for the past 2-3 years,
Absolutely agree with you, bro. It's a situation, and I'm sure the Giants are going to take these measures. We all want AT out there. If he's ready to go, let's rock. But if he's not quite right and he ain't confident yet, then don't play him. Don't play him. Let's go with what we have. It's going to suck to not have him out there. But like you said, our depth is much better this year and better than it's been since David was gotten here, in my opinion. I think Hudson, he drives me a little crazy with the penalties, but if he can give a steady play on that side and we could just get the rest of the line right, we could survive a week or two if need be. I agree with you on that. I don't want to rush AT because, like I said, he's too important to this New York Giant offense. You cannot risk him re-aggravating that thing and then forget it. The season is torpedoed before it gets started. Let's take our time. And I'm sure he's trying to get out there, and I'm sure the New York Giants have a plan. But it is very important that we have AT right, whatever week it is. I definitely agree with you.
And I would personally rather have him later in the season than early, in the beginning of the season. Because, if we get on the roll and we need to win these division games, what I'm saying? I'd rather have AT then,
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That is definitely a good point on that. Unfortunately, we start the season with 2 division games, but like you said, it's a long season. You don't want to like get the guy hurt worse or have a setback, and then he's out longer than what we originally planned. So I think this is a situation where When he's ready to go, he will be out there. The New York Giants cannot rush him. I know Brian Dable's under the microscope this year. He needs to win games. I get it. I actually think he needs to win more games than Shane does, to be honest with you. Just my opinion.
Definitely.
I think our ownership is comfortable with Shane, how he's turned the roster around, and the roster construction has gotten better. But I think Brian Dable is definitely under the microscope to win games. And we cannot fall into that trap, putting personal gain over the outlook of the team's best interest. So, like you said, let's take our time with him. If he's ready to go week 1, so be it. But if not, let's rock with what we got.
And it is what it is,
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. And Malik Neighbors, there was a little bit of concern. I think a little bit of panic on Giant Twitter, the last few weeks. Me personally, bro, I'm gonna let me know how you feel about his situation with his with the injuries, supposed injuries. Me personally, I was never too concerned about it because every time I know the toe injury situation, I look at that more, but he's able to play through it. When you saw him in practice, he was just killing. He was Malik. He was Leak. Every time you look up, they talking about him in practice. He's looking right and everything. I know there was a shoulder. He had a shoulder 1 week, and they held him out. And then they said it was another report, maybe a little soreness in the back. I felt like this was more due diligence by the Giants part to just get him through the preseason, ready to go week 1. And now we're going to start seeing him ramp up. I don't have too much injury concern. I prefer that he did the toe surgery before in the offseason. He didn't choose that way. He still looks like Leak when he is out there. It sounds like this is more about pain management. So, hey, I'm okay with the way the Giants have gone about it with getting Neighbors through the preseason. How do you feel about what's been going on, bro?
I mean, with Neighbors, when we look at him and see him running routes, you wouldn't think that there's anything wrong with him
at all.
So I think it's more. I think it's more just managing him. Just trying to get him to take it easy. They said that part of him sitting out was due to regular camp back soreness, whatever that means. So it's not even really the toe. And then if you listen to the interviews that he's done, he says that he is with Russell Wilson's trainer and that his trainer has been taking care of him. So, it don't seem like he's too concerned about his foot. So I think, once week 1 come, we gonna see that Leak that we all know. So I'm not too worried about it. As of right now, going later on down the season, football is football. Things can happen, injuries can happen. You get his foot stepped on, anything can happen. So we'll see what happens. But as of now, I think we good with Leak. I think he's good.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. And shout out to the homie Big Dash. Because I think he said something I think it was on Twitter I saw weeks ago on the stream. A couple weeks back, he came through and he actually said the same thing that I was thinking, and I agree with him. If we gotta give Leak the Plexico treatment that we did in 2007, so be it. You go back to 2007 and that Super Bowl run. Plexico was playing hurt the entire season that year, and they had a plan for him to get him through the week. He would not practice most of the week, the entire week, and then he would be ready to go on Sundays. They would rehab him the whole week, and he would go every Sunday. If that is the choice the Giants make, I am okay with that. I really am. I am okay with that as long as he produces and he is himself every Sunday, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just all about managing him. So as long as he's healthy to do whatever he can do, let him do it. Don't try to hold him back in any way. We'll deal with everything accordingly.
No doubt about it.
Time comes.
No doubt about it, man. And I really feel like that is the best way to go, man. That is the best way to go on this situation with him. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure they will ramp him up. They will get him ready for week 1. We got a couple of weeks left. It'll work out. So I'm excited about that. And tonight, I'm excited to see Cam Scatterbo, bro. I was a big fan of that draft pick. And because I envisioned like the Bradshaw Jacobs dynamic all over again with Tracy. I also fancy it similar to all-star and Warwick Dunn light-ish from Tampa Bay days, in my opinion, like the running styles. I love that draft pick that we got him in the third round like that, man. And I'm ready to see what he got. Like you said, I think you're right that he is going tonight. I want to see what they get out of him. He had a hamstring issue where he was having a real strong start to camp. He was doing his thing, catching, passing, really showcasing the kind of back that his skill set he has. And then something happened, a hamstring, and they kind of just held him back and kept him off. So roster decisions are coming, bro. So, if he's not able to go week 1, I would not be surprised if the New York Giants do put him on an early pup to start the season for roster considerations to get the 53 the way they want it. And so if he looks good tonight, that would be a pleasant surprise for week 1 against the Commanders, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he goes tonight, then it's without a doubt he'll be ready week 1 because we got we got 2 weeks until week 1, so that everybody will be able to heal up, If they decide to let AT go, I'll be okay with it. I'm not going to be worried about it. If they say he's healthy, he's healthy.
Right.
But, yeah, I would love to see Scat, man, week 1. I feel like he would be a huge help to us.
Would be huge, bro. Would be huge. And I'm looking forward to seeing him run out there tonight and do his thing, man. I really am. And, that him and Tracy together can be a very, very dynamic 1-2 punch, man. And then you got listen, Singletary is whatever. I'm not excited like that. I'm actually more excited, and I'm not even knocking Singletary because he's steady and solid, But man, I'm excited to see Turbo Miller, man. I really like what I've been seeing from Turbo.
Yeah,
even since last year we discussed this about Turbo, man.
Yeah, we was talking about him last year, and we definitely saw the flashes of what he could do. I just don't think he was quite ready yet. But now that he's had that full year and that off season of being an NFL player, you can definitely tell that his skills have heightened for sure. The speed that this guy has for him to take a 2-yard catch and still turn it into a first down. We haven't had many players like that in a really, really, really long time. So I'm honestly on the fence. I feel like he's going to find his way on the roster, but I would be okay if they let go Singletary to keep Miller because I feel like he will definitely make an impact on this roster this year.
Yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't be upset. I mean, I know it wouldn't be, and I don't think it would be an easy decision. Like I think some Giant fans have been saying on Twitter and out there, but if they did that, I would not be upset because I really like what Turbo brings to this team, and he can play special teams as well. I really want to see him also in the return game to help us with field position because I think, man, he's got some dynamic potential. And he's been getting a lot of praise from the coaching staff as a gunner as well on special teams. I just think if we don't put him on the 53, he is not coming back here. They're not going to sneak him on the practice squad. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think there's too many eyes out there that have seen what he can do.
Yeah.
And the Giants have really showcased him and gotten him a lot of touches in this preseason, bro. So I don't think it's going to be able to be done if they don't do it. So,
yeah, and I mean that's definitely something that they have to think about because if they end up losing him, man, that could come back on us huge.
Oh, no question about it. No question about it. So they got to hold on to him, and I think he's somebody that I think is going to make the 53. And we'll get to that in a minute when we talk about the 53. But let's also get into, hey, the kid is shining right now, man. It's preseason. But the kid is shining. He's been the talk of the NFL in this preseason. It's basically been either Shador news about stuff and mostly negative, which is just you already know where that's coming from. Even though Shador did play well in the preseason game when he got his chance, I actually think he's going to actually play tonight for his team, whatever game they play. I heard, but but. Listen, the talk has been Jackson Dart. He has looked the best out of all the rookie quarterbacks that were drafted in this past draft so far in the preseason. Now, my thing is this. I know there's a lot of fans out there saying, and a lot of traction starting to get now, hey, the Giants need to start Jackson Dart right away. No, I'm not in on that. I want us to take our time with him. When he's ready, he'll be ready to go. But I want to take our time with this guy. I want Russell Wilson to get his shot first. Let him run the team. Russ has really brought a different kind of leadership and confidence to this locker room that I have not seen. Okay, that I have not seen in this on this offense, especially offensively, in years. Okay, I think his effect on the locker room has been a plus. I think he has earned the right to start the season as the starter to begin the season, bro. So I want to slow cook this situation. Listen, in the past, when the Giants have rushed their young quarterbacks, it has not worked out. It is not a bad idea to take our time with our guy.
Yeah, and I mean, what's the rush? There's no rush.
None.
There's no rush. We have a veteran quarterback on our roster. We have two of them at that.
Yeah,
let
James
the guy
too.
sit. Let the guy sit and learn. We all know that he can do it. That's great. That's great. But imagine what he can do if he has more knowledge.
Yes. Talk about it, bro.
It's very simple. So let the guy sit. If he needs to play, if he ends up playing, cool. But there's no reason to rush him. Let him develop. That is what we need to do.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. You know what? Like, I don't understand why everybody just wants to just throw the season away and just say, hey, it don't matter. We ain't gonna win anyway. Let's throw the kid out there to the wolves. No. Why do we need to do that? First of all, we got a season to play. The Giants are a better team than people think they are, number one.
We are.
Number two, okay, it's not like we don't have a capable signal callers available that are veterans that can get the job done. I mean, why do we have to rush this kid? Let's slow cook it. Like you said, imagine how good he's going to be later when he gets his opportunity, when he's got all the knowledge, he learns the playbook. People could say whatever they want, and he's looked good in preseason. He doesn't know this playbook inside and out. Everything has been a learning curve Dable has thrown at him. You see it. Look at last week. When Russell Wilson was running the offense in the first quarter, Dable right away says, all right, Jackson, get in there. And Jackson even said after the game, he was like, I don't know why he did that at first. But it sounded like they were trying to prepare him a what-if situation. What if you need to come in on the fly? What are you going to do? Let's go. Let's react. This is still a very much work in progress situation. Let the beef marinate, baby. Let it be, man. Let's go.
Okay, my man Hyatt is starting. He's starting.
Hyatt is starting tonight?
Starting.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Let me put the game on now. Let me see if I got the game out here. So, and this is a bit, yeah. And I'm glad you just brought that up. Since you just brought it up, man. Hey, right on cue. Will Jalen Hyatt make the team over Bo Collins and Montreal Washington? There is a lot of talk out there that this is a big game for Jalen Hyatt. He has to showcase what he can do because these other guys, these undrafted receivers, they're showing something out there. And we all know, for whatever reason it is, I have no clue why, but Jalen Hyatt and Brian Dable have been not on the same page of how to use them. And I want to see Hyatt make the team, but he's got to earn it because Bo Collins and Montreal Washington have flash, man.
Yeah, man. So I personally don't think Jalen Hyatt is in any type of jeopardy. You know, we spent a 3rd round pick on this guy. And for us to give Evan Neal the amount of opportunity that he has gotten, I think Jalen Hyatt deserves the same grace. As far as the other guys, Bo Collins and Montreal Washington, I think Bo Collins has a better chance of making it than Montreal Washington, just due to the fact of how young he is. Montreal Washington has been in the league for a little bit. Bo Collins is a bigger guy. You know, if you've watched the interviews on him, you know, he loves to go out there and block. So just having those types of guys out there, you know, make yourself more accessible. I think with those things, Collins might sneak in there a little bit, you know. But
He's fast. He's look good.
I honestly think though it might be Collins over Miller. Like I think they're more in competition than anything.
That's
Because
interesting right there.
that roster spot is crucial, you know, because we got Singletary, we got Scat, we got Tracy. Now how we gonna keep Miller, you know? But you know, like I think Hyatt's safe. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Hyatt is safe. I don't think we have to worry about him too much.
Bro, I hope you're right, man. I really do. I hope you're right. Okay, it's on Amazon Prime. That's my problem. I'm trying to find the game as we speak. And I'm like,
yeah, that boy Scat is starting, man. Scat is starting.
Okay. All right. I like it.
We are currently in the red zone right now. We just took a shot to the end zone. Barely missed it. Guys, we gonna be good, man. We are going to be good in the future. I feel like every single person that they drafted this year is going to have a role on this team. If not right now, definitely in the near future. Fedoni, he's a guy that we definitely have to get ready for. He's definitely coming. We got to develop him. You know, Scat. You know, we got who else? You know, we obviously got Carter. We got Bo. You know, I'm even okay if they give Bo a shot at the left tackle spot if Andrew can't go. Right. If Hudson's having a hard time, put Bo in there. Let's see what he can do. So, you know, I'm all for this season, man. I feel like we had a really
what a throw by Dart. Touchdown.
Let's go, fellas.
Woo, that boy can play the game, man. This guy,
come on, man.
What a throw. Woo.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like how fluid
bro.
we look, man. I love it. There's never been a time where, as a Giants fan, in these last 6-7 years, where we've seen our team just move down the field, man. I love it. It's looking effortlessly for us, man. I love it.
Yes, sir. That shit was a beautiful throw. What a right on target. And what I like about what I see with Jackson Dart is he's very decisive with the ball, but as long as he doesn't stare the receivers down, but he has an idea of where the ball should go. And he's not afraid to throw that ball in traffic, and he's accurate with it. He's not gun shy with it, man. And I think this is a beautiful thing, man. What a throw. Let's get to the chat, man. Oh, yes, sir. Danny, what's goody, bro? The link is in the chat. You know what? I'm going to send you the link, brother. I'm going to send you the link right now. My guy, Danny, he want to come on the show and chop it up. Let's see. 1 second.
Man.
Wow.
I'm gonna plug you. And if you guys want to tune in to my brother's show on Born for Sports on YouTube, man, go ahead and tap in on the show. You guys can comment there. I'm currently live on YouTube if you are on TikTok if you guys want to join the conversation here. But I encourage you to go to YouTube and join us on here at Born for Sports on YouTube.
Appreciate the love, baby. Appreciate the love, man. I'm just sending this link out to Danny. He's another Giant fan. Listen.
I'm already knowing Danny, man.
Yeah, you know Danny. You know Danny about that. I know he's happy watching that touchdown.
I mean, what else can you ask for right now as a Giants fan, man? That's so promising, man. Our offensive line look good. You know, we're able to make plays in chunks, not just multiple series. You know, we are, man, we're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. And the crazy thing about it is we have not seen leak, y'all.
We haven't seen leak. Saying, talk about. Oh yeah, we gotta bring him in. Let's go, baby. What's going on, Danny? How you feeling, brother?
Yo, it's Dart time tonight, baby. All night, all fucking day, yo.
As soon as I turned on the game, I finally found it on the app, and I turned it on, and he just.
He ain't scared to throw that damn ball. That's what they show.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. So everybody salute my guy Danny joining the show. One of the best out here.
I had to hop on and watch the game with your boys, bro.
Yes, sir. You know, we had to do a little something, come out here for a little bit and check. Man, we had to talk about it, man. Corey checking in the chat. I loving the new vibe of this team. Let's go. What's going on, Corey? Yeah, the vibes are up, man. This is why I'm like, I don't care what no one say, and Danny, you know I've been saying it for months. I feel a different vibe about this
It
New
is,
York
bro.
Giants football team. I know my boy Dave, he is feeling the same way. This team's going to be a lot better than people think, man. It's about what we get from the quarterback position. That's all it is, man. And I just need Russ to be steady. And if Dart gets his chance eventually, I need him to do what he's doing right now and show him what we're seeing, man.
That's a fact.
For sure.
That's a fact.
For sure. Real Multi in the chat, checking in. Salute, Real Multi. Giants family. I think we got one. No doubt about it, brother. No doubt about it. I think we might have one. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I was a little annoyed on draft night, man. I ain't gonna lie. I knew Cam Ward was my QB1. I want to get that out. Cam Ward was my QB1, but we knew it was a long shot to get him at best. It was not.
I was on the other side of the boat on that one, brother.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't like Cam, right?
I was all for Shador. I was in the Shador bandwagon during the draft.
No, listen. I get it, bro. And listen, I was for Shador too. I was all in on Shador because I felt like he was the more realistic option. Because once I saw that we were trying to trade up and it was access denied, I gave up on that train. So it was all about Shador for me. You know, I even was decent enough to say, you know what? If we took him 3 overall, I'm okay with it because I get it. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in your guy, you take your guy. That's it.
But you know, they didn't reach for a quarterback. They didn't reach for a quarterback.
So but they didn't reach. And I said, if they don't take a quarterback, the only guy I want up there is Abdul Carter, even over Travis Hunter. I said Abdul Carter was my guy. He was my top prospect in the draft. I just feel like he was born to be a New York Giant based on our DNA.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? The pass rush ability, the freaky you can't teach bend. All of those
spin moves. His spin move is serious.
He's tremendous. He's a tremendous athlete, and he's only going to get better as he gets stronger and he grows into his body as a man.
Yeah,
he's just going to get even better. But I wouldn't go front, y'all. I was mad, Dave. I was mad draft night when we passed on Shador, when we traded back in. I thought for sure it was going to be him.
I thought it was going to be him too.
And they passed on him for Dart. So I was like, you know, I looked at Dart more of a project. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, if you take him like second round, I'm good with it. But to trade back in to get him, I was tight. I was like, yo, we passed on Shador for him, but they better be right. They better be right. And right now, he's showing right now
they're probably
be right.
It's spot on with that.
You know what I mean? So hey, that's all we can do. Let's let the kid develop, and he's looking good. As now the Patriots are on the field right now on offense.
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of the man, look what Abdul does. I mean, the guy is a freak. I mean, he is going to be a tremendous player to force that third and short incompletion. Look how fast he got in on the line, y'all. I mean,
he's a freak. He's a freak of nation.
One step to women, I'm in, bro. But getting back to what we were talking about, Dave was talking about. He thinks Jalen Hyatt is safe. He's going to make the team. I want him to make the team. I hope he is safe. Your lips and God's ears. I still believe in Jalen Hyatt's talent.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure Brian Dable does, based on the fact that he is not giving him a lot of opportunities since he's been here. So
he just hasn't been available.
What'd you say? Say that again.
I said he just hasn't been available.
Yeah, and you know, and I
heard his run routing is shitty.
That was the knock on him coming into the draft. But man, he's got to play to work on it anyway. He's got to play. You know, I think it's more about him being stronger, you know, and press as the throw is complete to Hyatt. You know, first down. There you go. And he's gotten stronger. He's put on some muscle. You can see he's more gained more weight. And you know, let's see what he does. Let's see if we can get a connection. They're going no huddle right here. Dawn is running the no huddle.
They've been working on this with him for a while.
Tight end Fedoni for the first down, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like Fedoni, man. I
do too.
He's gonna be solid for us, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He's very talented, and
even Travis Kelce gave him high praise when he went to his tight end camp.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. I'm a Theo Johnson guy. I think he's got a lot of talent. I think he's going to be a good player for us. But if Fedoni can develop as Dart is hit and lets it go, did he catch that? Oh, he couldn't hold on. He was hit as he throw and looks like Bo Collins just couldn't hold that. Good rush right there on the blitz by the Patriot defensive front there. Oh, I just saw a flash that Dart has a 50-yard pass in this game already on that first drive, huh?
Yeah.
I just got the alert too.
Was that to Hyatt?
It was to Gunner.
Gunner. Okay. Yeah, I missed that part.
Yeah. That's another guy that's been balling too.
Yeah, I'll pass
on. Okay,
Scat.
Scat. And Scat, we were talking earlier, Danny. Scat is a player I want to see tonight. I want to see what we got. I want to see if he's healthy and good to go, bro. I loved him at Arizona State. I love that pick as the Giants are going no huddle once again. I like what David is doing here. He's really putting Dart on and saying, show me what you got. I want to see how you look as he drops back. Lets it go deep. For Hyatt.
Oh, come on.
He dropped it. Hold that, Hyatt.
Okay, that should have been pass interference, though. He pulled his hands down.
Did he? Let me see the replay. Jeez, man. Look like
I'm gonna see the guy.
David was not happy.
You guys are ahead of me. I think I'm a little behind, but it's all good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on the Amazon app here.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, Hyatt was the one that made initial contact.
I think I'm going to see the Hyatt play now, the one you're talking about.
Hyatt, you got to catch that, bro.
Yeah, it looked like Hyatt's got to catch that. He's got to catch that. He's got to catch that. Dart put it there for him. It hit him right in the shoulder pads. You got to catch it. See, that's not going to help, man. Fuck, man. And those are the plays. Hyatt getting behind the secondary with that speed. That's the kind of talent he has. And I don't know if he just lost it in the light or he just couldn't hold. He didn't make the play, he didn't finish. But it's good to see how he got behind the corner and he got leverage.
Oh yeah, he has to catch it. I just seen it. Yeah, he got to catch that.
Yeah, he created separation. He did everything well on that play except finish.
He beat the guy on the route, but it just.
Yeah, instead of him trying to do the hand fight, he just needs to run. You're already past him. You don't need to try to reach back. Just run. Just run, bro. Just run.
Definitely agree with you, Dave. I definitely agree with you, man. You didn't even have to do it. It's like, dude, Daniel Jones is gone, man. That ball is not going to be underthrown a lot of times. Just run and let the ball get to you and make the play. Just finish.
But to be fair, these are his first live reps.
Yeah,
so
we'll cut us some slack for a little bit.
Yep, gotta be fair.
Yeah, he's caught the other ones. He just didn't finish that play. So let's see what happens. I'm not mad. I'm seeing some good out of him. So I'm okay with that, man. I'm okay with that. And right now they're in commercial break. Abdul Carter has flashed while he's been on the Giants' best. Why he's going to be one of the best Giant defensive players, in my opinion, y'all. Dave, I want to hear your take. We haven't gotten into what you think about Abdul Carter. I absolutely love this pick. I am all in on the Abdul Carter train, y'all. Danny can tell you, I am all in. I think he's the next. He's going to be the next best defensive player on this Giant roster. I really do. I think he's going to be a franchise cornerstone if he stays healthy, man. I really believe in this guy. I'm all in on there, and I'm also calling it now. I think he's going to win Rookie Defensive Player of the Year this year. I really do. Yeah,
I knew that was
I'm all in.
I knew that was
coming.
All in, y'all.
So I don't care. Anyone out there, if he doesn't do it, flame me. I am all in on Abdul Carter, y'all. Yes, sir. Dave, tell me, what do you think about Abdul Carter?
I'm gonna give you my take, and then I'm unfortunately I'm gonna have to get off. I got my babies upstairs, so
all good, bro.
No
doubt.
Appreciate you chopping it up, man. I appreciate you giving me some time.
But real quick, so we all know that Abdul's a dog, man. I think the biggest thing for him is just really him just playing and getting the experience. One thing I will say about him is that he does use his hands very well, and he does not let guys latch onto him for too long.
Right.
So
Right.
that in itself is going to get him on the field.
A
But
little hand motion.
the biggest thing for me is the only way that he's really going to get that defensive player of the year, rookie defensive player of the year, is if he can start over Kayvon. He has to leap
Ooh,
over
okay.
Kayvon where he
I
has
know
to.
you and Kayvon don't get along. I
I
know.
mean, you know that. But listen, I'm fair though.
It's a known fact already. I already
No,
know that.
you are.
I try to be fair though. So I mean, this year he's looked
Yeah.
okay.
He looking
He's
slow
looked
too, bro.
decent. Yeah, he's looked
Mm-hmm.
decent, but whatever you do on social media doesn't really translate to the field. It
No
doesn't
doubt. No
necessarily
doubt
mean
about
it well. So you can do all the cool workout videos and all that good jazz, but if it don't translate to the field, my boy, none of that is all that's for nothing.
For sure.
But
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
would say the only way that he reaches that is if he really takes that leap over Kayvon and takes over that spot.
I hear you, man. I hear you. What do you think about that, Danny?
I agree with him, man. He definitely got up. Kayvon got to step up. Kayvon definitely got to step up. And like you said, Dave, if he starts over Kayvon, he gonna get that award. He gonna get it, no doubt.
For sure.
I look at it like this, right? I actually think this is the best thing that could have happened to Kayvon because now the competition. Now we all know competition always brings the best out of everybody and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But I think now the focus is going to be on every week is going to be how do you stop Burns? How do you stop Dex? How do you stop Abdul Carter? How do you stop those three guys wrecking the game? And Kayvon could just play his game, get better, just fit. Because honestly, listen, I like Kayvon, but I have never said that he was going to be like, on a straight hand level. I never looked at Kayvon in that way. You know what I mean? I looked at him like more on the OC light kind of way. Like he'll give you them 8 to 9. And I'm not saying he's as good as OC was, but what I'm saying is his skill set never stood that way for me. Like he was like a straight hand in the making and nothing like that. To me, he was always, he'll be that 8 to 10 sack kind of guy, get some tackles and be a part of what's going on. Yeah. He would, not the guy that would just be like, you know what, you gotta just like game plan every week to stop him or you're dead. Nah, I think Abdul Carter is that guy. I think Dexter Lawrence is that guy. I think Brian Burns has shown capability of being that guy. So I think this is actually going to help Kayvon. And I think that what Bowen needs to do is he needs to find ways to have them all on the field at the same time. And I get it. We haven't seen much of that yet. You don't want to showcase that yet in the preseason. But I think the versatility, this is what I love about Abdul. He can play all ball as well. That's what's so good about him. Remember, last year was the first year at Penn State that he actually was a predominant edge rusher. Before that was playing all ball, making plays.
And I want to give you a crazy stat real quick, bro.
Yes, sir.
Penn State, he had 24 tackles for loss.
Tackles for loss, bro.
Come 24. On. That's insane. Kayvon has it. I think Kayvon's at he's at like 26, 27 for his whole career in the NFL.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that just goes to show you the talent. Like you said, Dave, like the talent and the capability of this kid is off the hook. Like he can be one of the top defensive. He can be a top 10 overall defensive player in the league with the kind of skill set he has in his career eventually if he develops that way. It's that kind of talent. I mean, this is what you want. You know what I mean? And I think this is going to help Kayvon to just play his game. It's not going to be, we're not going to be looking at Kayvon like, yo, bro, I need 12 sacks right now from you. Like, no, we're going to say, make the plays when they're there. We're going to be looking at Dex, Burns, and Abdul more. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to actually help him. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if they're going to give him the long-term deal he's going to want eventually, but it can, as Turbo Miller has.
Here we go, Turbo.
Let's go, Turbo.
That's another guy that I'm a big fan of.
Big time. I really want him on this team, bro. I need him on this team. But yeah,
at least from punt returns.
I'm sorry, but I do gotta go. I
No.
gotta go make sure my babies are straight upstairs, man. So hey,
Yes, sir.
Jorge, I
Listen.
appreciate you, big dog.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you, Dave. Thank you for coming through to chop it up with me. For those out there that don't know, y'all need to subscribe to this man's YouTube channel, The Giant Way. And you definitely got to go hit up TikTok and go at my guy, The Giant Way, one of the best giant content creators on TikTok. He has it all. He's got the comedy. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's got the TikTok. He's got the straight NFL discussions.
He knows his Giant football. He knows his Giant football.
This man knows what he's doing. Y'all, if you're a Giant fan, you need to go be and subscribe to my man's YouTube channel and go follow The Giant Way on TikTok. Bro, I appreciate you stopping by, man, for sure. We're going to talk.
All right, Danny. I'll holler at you later, brother.
I'll let you, brother. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so listen. Appreciate again Giant Way stopping by, but man, bro, I'm really excited about this team.
I'm excited, man. I'm hyped, baby. I'm hyped.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yo, so what are your thoughts about this team? Because listen, you came through last week. You gave me a little tease out there at the tailgate, bro. Like you.
The
vibes,
the vibes are real, baby. The vibes are real with this team, brother.
Yeah,
it's a different aura, man.
No doubt.
It's like Jackson Dart. I mean, not only like he's bringing a different vibe to this team, it's like he's bringing swag. Like we was missing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing with Scatterbull. It's like Scatterbull and Jackson Dart are having this. They already have this they're coexisting. You know, they have this brotherhood already.
Yeah.
So that's it's. I'm telling you, it's looking good for us this year. I can't wait to officially.
Yeah, definitely, bro, definitely. And I think that, you know, coming in the same draft class, they form some brotherhood there, which is a good thing. And I think they know, like, when they get their turn, bro, they got that. And they were leaders in their programs. You know what I'm saying? And Ole Miss, leadership. When they was in when he was at Arizona State,
he was a dog.
He was a dog, man. A dog. And you're talking about a guy, you're talking about two guys that are excited to become NFL players, but also to be the reason why they turn around a storied franchise. Like, and that's what you want. As a completion of Fione, I think, no, that's dual chick. Okay. So it's a flag on the play. We'll find out. But I want to talk about the 53. You know, I got my prediction for the 53 now. Listen, we all know.
You made your list. You made your list already?
Yeah, this is my list, bro. And you know, you can let me know if you're feeling it or if you want to.
Okay.
What you would do differently. That's all good with me.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. And you know, we all know once roster cuts are there, it doesn't automatically mean that's going to be the set 53 once week one comes. No. So obviously there's going to be changes. There's free agents, there's trades. It's 2 weeks until they kick off. So these things can go. So when I put this out, this is loosely because we don't know what'll be on the other side of what happens after the cuts are made and everything.
Right.
Obviously, I'm taking 3 quarterbacks on me. Okay. Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, Jameis Winston. I am not on that let's trade James Winston train. I don't know why people out there want to do that. There's absolutely no sense to do that right now at all. Like, what are we doing, y'all? First of all, Russell Wilson is a free agent after the season. That's number one, okay? Right now, you have to say it is a over 90% probability he is not a New York Giant next year because Jackson Dart is going to get his turn. First round pick. Well, guess what? Jameis Winston has a 2-year contract signed. He's under contract next year. So now he can just move and be the backup next year. So why are Giant fans so quick to trade Jameis Winston is beyond me. It makes no sense.
And to acquire draft picks, that's come on.
A 5th round pick? Who cares?
Come on.
That's not moving the needle for me more than having a veteran backup next year for my a young signal caller. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So I'm out on that. I got
agree with you on that.
Yeah, I got 3 quarterbacks. Get Mr. Cutlass off my football team. I'm not a fan. Get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out.
The
I
Cutler
don't know.
era is
What
the
is the
Cutlass era is
obsession,
over.
bro? What's that? What'd you say?
Yeah, I said the Cutlass era is over.
Oh my God, I'm so over that. Like it's like Giant fans fell in love with him. It was almost like Knicks fans with Jeremy Lin. Like it was just like why are we overrating this guy? He is who he is. Like I'm out on that. Get him out of here. Cut him. Whatever. If he wants to come to the practice squad, because if he makes it to the practice squad, so be. He wants to serve cutlets and Gatorade on the sideline. You go ahead and do all that. Just stay off the field. Stay away from my quarterbacks, man. Just sit in the room and just hang out, bro. That's what the guys
just hold the clipboard. Hold the clipboard. That's it.
Practice squad him. I don't care. But I am out on that. I've done 2 years of it. He cost us a chance at drafting Drake May and Jaden Daniels anyway. So at the end of the day, I'm out on that. So I'm taking 3 quarterbacks. That's about it.
All right.
So for receivers, this was a little bit challenging because you got to factor in special teams, you got to factor in those things, and I'm keeping 6. I'm keeping 6 wide receivers right now. I just think obviously the obvious names are Malik Neighbors, Slayton, Wandell. But then you get to the nitty-gritty of Hyatt, Bo, Montrell Washington has flashed, Cambry,
Lil Jordan Humphreys.
Yeah, Lil Jordan Humphreys, and then you have this special teams dynamic between Gunner and Smith-Marset. I'm keeping 6. I'm going to keep Hyatt on this team. I know a lot of people are saying he's on the bubble. We all know that Mr. Dable is not in love with him. It looks like he has some issues with him. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far tonight, besides that drop pass and whatever, that deep pass. But he's looking all right tonight. I want to keep Hyatt. I think Bo Collins has made this team. I think he's done enough. He's shown on the field with Russell Wilson and the starters and with the receivers ability. You saw last week he caught the 80-yard bomb, and he's also flashed on special teams as well. I think we got to keep him. Now, the last spot, I'm not keeping Washington. I'm not keeping him. I think I like what I saw from him, but I just think the special teams dynamic is just not a fit. And if you ask me, would I rather keep Bo Collins and Hyatt or Washington, I'm taking those guys. So I'm taking Hyatt. So Smith-Marset, I think he showed last year his return ability. He ran 2 kickoffs last year for a touchdown. If he's healthy, I'm taking him over Gunner for that last spot, bro. What do you think about that?
I'm with you on the first 3. That's a given.
Yeah.
On the next 3, I would change that around for my pick. I would do Neighbors, Slayton, Wandell, Montrell. I would do Collins, and then I would do Lil Jordan Humphreys.
I agree. I understand that. The only thing with Lil Jordan Humphreys is he doesn't bring a lot of special teams ability. So it's hard to keep him if you're not going to use him in the offense.
But you know what? And for my special teams, I'll just put Turbo to punt return.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a returner as well. You got to have 2 out there. I like him a lot. I do too. So, hey, listen, if the Giants do decide they want to make Turbo Miller the returner, then obviously, you don't need really Smith-Marset or Gunner.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep one of those guys. But, until I see how we fit that dynamic. Now, if Singletary gets traded or released, then, hey,
it's an open spot. Yeah.
Yeah, then it's an open spot. But, I'm going to – and as I lead with that, obviously I'm keeping 4 running backs in my opinion. If they decide to let go of Singletary, then okay. Listen, because I want Turbo Miller on this team, bro. One way or the other. Yeah, he's shown what he can do. Last year, he got better. He flashed last year, and he got better this year. And the New York Giants, Dable has really used him a lot in his preseason in the offense. Yeah. So obviously, I think he has a plan to use him. It's a matter of what is the fit on special teams. I think we got to keep him. If I wake up by the weekend and I wake up and I see that they released or if they either cut Singletary and traded him to keep Turbo, I'm all in on it. I'm all in on it. And it's not a knock on Singletary, but it's just I think Turbo Miller has more upside at this point, and he's cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
And he's young. If we have Tracy, Scatterbo, and Turbo, 3 young studs.
That's pretty. That's
pretty
good, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. That's pretty good. I'm telling you right now. And Scatterbo, if he gets out of this game tonight without an injury or a setback, I think that's where they need to head. Yeah, knock on wood. I think that's where they need to head. They are headed. So I'm keeping for obviously Tyrone Tracy. He's the starter. You know, he better figure out that fumbling problem, and I'm okay. Because
hold it tight. It's
high and tight. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he fixes that. We all know what Tracy can do. He can catch the ball. He's a good runner. He has a nose for the big play. Scatterbo, he's a dog. He's a dog.
Hey, you ain't got to say much. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I can't wait until we are at MetLife Stadium seeing this man ramming the defense pause into that end zone, scoring touchdowns at will. I can't wait to see that.
Man.
It's gonna be.
They missed a field goal. Wow.
Yeah, I saw that. They missed the field goal. So score remains.
Our defense is playing really good, man.
Yeah, they are, and that's a good sign for the depth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good sign for the depth. So a lot of guys. Hey, listen. When you're in week 3 of the preseason, this is all about, guys, the roster bubbles trying to pop, trying to make the team. So guys are going extra hard. It's real good to see so far. Yep. So the tight end room, I'm keeping 4 tight ends. Man. And my 4 tight ends are Theo Johnson, who is obviously the starter. I think Theo Johnson is gonna really flourish in this offense. I think he's going to take the step. I believe in Theo Johnson. I like his skill set. I really liked that draft pick last year when we took him. He got injured, unfortunately, and the quarterback play wasn't great. So, they were kind of like struggling to get him the ball. But when he started coming on, actually, and having some splash plays, he got injured. He injured a foot, missed the rest of the season. He looks good so far. He looks healthy. I like what I'm seeing from Theo Johnson. Bellinger. I don't understand why the Giants do not value him a little more than what they do.
They don't confide in him. They don't have confidence in him anymore.
I don't understand it. I don't know why, but they just don't. And I have Bellinger making this team. I believe in Bellinger. I'm not saying I think he has a higher ceiling than Theo Johnson or even Fedoni, but I think Bellinger's steady. He's a solid blocker, and he can catch that ball and make some plays for you. He reminds me of Kevin Boss. I've always said that he's a Kevin Boss type of tight end. As long as he's healthy, I think he's a solid number 2 tight end, and you can use him on some 2 tight end sets.
Is he sort of like a shock? Is he like Shockey-ish maybe?
I would say I wouldn't say Shockey only because he doesn't have that game breaking ability with the speed and route running like Shockey did. But I do compare him favorably to Kevin Boss. Kevin Boss was that solid, steady tight end. He'll get you a big move the chains reception, a big target in the end zone. He's that guy to me, in my opinion, with his skill set.
Okay.
I think Fedoni has some Shockey in him with his talent. I think Theo Johnson has some Shockey-ish in him. But Shockey was just a special tight end, man.
He was different. He was built different.
Just different, man. He was just different. It's not a lot of Shockeys you get in the NFL.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, man. But I also like Dulcich, man. I like what I have seen.
It's pretty good.
Him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm keeping him, man. Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, they've got – what a throw. Did he drop that ball again? Did Hyatt just drop that ball again, or did the defender get his arm in there?
Let me see another one.
It was a good play by the defender. What a pass. What a freaking accurate throw by Jackson Dart. Let's see here.
I got to see it.
He dropped it. Oh, no, that could have, you know what? That could have been a PI. That defender got his arm in there a little too early, but again, if it hits your hands, you got to catch it. Got to catch it, man. That's 2 drops now by Hyatt, man. 2 drops. Not good. Not good. And another perfectly thrown ball from from Jackson Dart, man.
Was that on the third? Was that on the third and four play? Third and four.
Yeah, just
Okay,
now. Yep.
Yep.
Cliff checking in. Salute, Cliff. Thanks for coming in, brother. What's good, brother? But again, going back to the tight end.
Yep.
I got us keeping 4. I really like what I've seen from Dulcich. And obviously Fedoni, I like what I'm seeing from him. Draft pick, he's got some talent. Big target in the red zone already. I think they can really slow develop this kid and get him right. He's gonna be a factor, man. And honestly, if you really look at their skill sets, he's actually got the highest ceiling of anyone in the tight end room right now. So if his problem has always been injuries, in college. So if they can get him healthy and develop as Dart scrambles for a first down with a flag down, I really like what I see. Man Hurts, he's out of here for me. I don't see it with him.
Yeah, I'm done.
He's a blocking tight end, and that's it. Like
he doesn't catch shit for that all day.
He's not a good. Yeah, he's not a good receiver. I'm off on the Man Hurts thing. Get him out of here. I think Dulcich, Bellinger, Theo Johnson, Fedoni is
sounds about right. Sounds about right.
I'm out on Man Hurts. The blocking is not enough for me to keep him on the 53.
No,
so I'm on him. As far as the offensive line, now everybody know I'm all about point of attack on O-line, D-line. This is a very important position to me right now for this New York Giant football team because Andrew Thomas' injury situation and him rehabbing and getting right. I think I'm keeping 10 offensive linemen. And I know it's probably a little high, but I just think based on the room we have, if there isn't a major trade, I think we have to go with quantity over quality because Andrew Thomas, obviously, he's ramping up. We'll see if he's ever go week 1. Obviously, we're keeping Runyon, JMS, Graham Van Rote, and GVR.
Membo.
My guy, Membo. I'm telling you, I am so excited to see this kid. I really think he is going to be the offensive lineman of the future for this team, whether it be right tackle. I hope it's not guard, but the Giants have been talked about him with guard versatility, whatever. I think tackle. I think with the quick feet he possesses and his skill set and just the nastiness, bro. The nastiness that he brings to the room. I'm all in on him. Keep him healthy, develop him.
Yeah,
I think he's got a real good chance to be the swing tackle already. Obviously, we're keeping him. He's the future at tackle position for me. And I'm not
a big Izudu fan, bro.
I'm not either, but I think the Giants, they value his swing versatility. So every time I think we're gonna get rid of him and cut him, he ends up surviving, bro.
I don't know how he's staying on the team, bro.
Yeah, I want to cut him. I actually want to cut him for Kubis. I think I would like to keep Kubis on this team, and give him a shot because I like what I've seen for him. Hyatt, touchdown, let's go.
All right.
Perfect pass, and that time he held on to it, this time from Jameis Winston as he entered the game. So Hyatt with a touchdown reception there. So good to see that Hyatt held on to that one. What a throw by Winston, man. Good stuff there. But yeah, right, Giant fans, trade him for a 5th-round pick. Get out of here with that nonsense. But like I said, every time I think Izudu was going to be let go, the Giants end up finding a way to keep him. He's actually looked okay this preseason, actually. I've actually got to be honest about it. He's actually done pretty well in this offseason and in this preseason as well. Haven't heard much bad about him. I think the Giants are going to keep him another year. Until I see them move on from him, I think he makes the team. Neil, I think he's going to make the team, obviously.
Of course.
They're not going to just give him away for nothing. If they trade him, so be it. But I don't think they're going to move Neil. I think they're going to try to salvage the 1st-round pick status with him at guard. And I'm keeping Schlattman because we don't have a true backup center on the roster besides him. So I think his value, we need to keep him, especially with JMS erratic play at center and his injuries. I think we're going to keep a backup center. We need to keep a backup center. So I'm keeping 10. Those are my 10 offensive linemen, bro.
No doubt.
Now, as we go to the defense, I'm keeping 5 defensive linemen here. Now, obviously, Dexter Lawrence, he's here. Robinson Harris, I'm keeping him. I want him to start over Nunez Roches, even though I think he's going to make the team. I would love to move on from Nunez Roaches. I am just not a fan.
I don't know how he's still on the team either.
I think he's been a bust, bro. I think he's been a bust.
He's
but
been
I
hanging
think
on a thread.
I'm telling you, bro. But I think the fact that Darius Alexander, who obviously is going to make the team, third round pick, I think he's come up slow. He's been banged up in the offseason, and he got to camp and start. He just got activated last week to play. I think they're going to bring him along slower. So I think because of that, Nunez Roaches makes the team. And even though I am not happy with him, I think he's been a bust signing from Joe Shane. And if they did cut him, I wouldn't be upset. But
me either.
But I think he's gonna make the team, so I got him on the team. And I got Ledbetter. I'm not in on Davidson. I'm sorry. I know Davidson's been okay in the preseason.
Davidson is good. Yeah.
He's been okay in the preseason, but he has not done anything for me since he's been drafted here to that I would say I'm keeping him over these guys. I want to move on from him. Hey, cut him, get rid of him. If he makes the practice squad, so be it. I'm done with Davidson. DJ Davidson has not done enough for me over the years. I'm tired of seeing him during games get pushed back during the regular season when the games count, get blown off the ball on the run. Every time Dex would need a breather, Davidson was usually the first nose tackle off the bench that would come in for him. And I'm seeing him getting blown off the ball. And lo and behold, 20 yards down the field, the running back is up the gut. I'm done with him. So, honestly, I know he's been okay in the preseason, but I would move on. And I would give Ledbetter, who we signed in the offseason, a chance with depth. I think he will be a better option. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
Sounds good to me, brother. Sounds good to me.
Cool. All right. Now, as far as the edge room, and obviously, the obvious names are Burns, Tibbs, and Carter. You already know those guys are who they're going to be. The animals of the group. But Golston also, I think Golston is a underrated acquisition by this New York Giant team for depth. He was a solid Dallas Cowboy pass rusher.
He was good for Dallas, yeah.
He was a solid player for the Cowboys, man. And to have him for depth, that just goes to show you how deep this group is. And I'm keeping 4. Tamon Fox has been on the team a couple of years. He's flashed sometimes, most of the time not. I'm off that train. There's been a couple of other guys like Ford and things like that. But I am keeping 4 here. I think this is the main group. And I think that's who's going to play. So there's no real need to use a roster spot on a 5th guy if these are going to be the guys with the majority of snaps, unless injuries hit. So I'm keeping 4 eggs, man. Now, inside linebacker.
My guy, McFadden,
obviously. Yeah. We'll say that one more time. I ain't hear you.
My guy, McFadden, baby.
Oh, yeah. McFadden, who's had a real good training camp. He's looking good, looking healthy. Obviously, Okereke, McFadden, the 2 stars, we're keeping those guys. Moasau, the Giants like him a lot. He looked like he got stronger. Looks pretty good in coverage. I want to see what we got more developing him as well. And Board, I think Board brings some special teams value, man. I think he brings some special teams value. So I can see him making his team as the 4th guy, but mostly on specials. So I like what I've seen. He's a special teams guy. Last year that's what he's known for in the league. We can't forget special teams guys. We got to have some guys that can cover gunners and all of that, especially with the new special team rules. We need that guy. So I'm keeping Board in there, man. Daryl checks in. Salute, Daryl. He says, what's up? He says, I've seen enough of Dart. He is him. Yes. He's look great, y'all. Listen, it's preseason, but he's giving us a lot to look forward to, bro.
He's giving a lot to forward. Yeah, for sure.
I don't blame you, bro. I'm all in on the Dart train as well. I'm all in. He's got me in there, and I can't wait till we get his chance. But I'm not ready to rush him yet.
Not yet. No, you can't rush. You can't rush.
He'll get his turn when it's time. Let's give Russ his shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the DB room, I'm keeping 6 corners, man. I'm keeping 6 corners. Obviously, Adebo, Fly,
the first 4 are obvious, yeah.
Tay Banks. Those are the first 4. Now, I got Fly starting for me, yo. Honestly, I've seen more Fly. I think
he's been improving. Improving.
It's been a competition between the 2, and if we're being honest, he's been the better of the 2. And also, Tay Banks' injury is unfortunate. at the wrong time. You know what I mean?
Right,
It would have been
right.
nice to have him go out there and just. If he was healthy, I would have started Flott and Tay Banks tonight and just let them battle it out, see who looks better. But I think based on the fact that Flott flashed more,
They should have done that. They should have done that.
yeah,
What you just said.
I think they would have did that if Tay Banks wouldn't have got hurt, and they kept him out. It was just bad timing for him to get hurt, But the opportunity came for Flott, and he looked good last week. So I think I'm gonna go with Flott right now to start and give him a shot. And if not, hey, they're both gonna obviously be on the field, but my CB2 competition, I'm gonna go with Flott for now. Now, anyone knows me knows I was not happy with Tay Banks last year. I'm willing to give him one more shot, but staying true to the competition, Flott has outplayed him so far in this preseason, so I'm going with him. So obviously, Tay Banks makes the team. Corey Black, hey, draft pick. He's shown some flashes with the second and third teams. He's earned his keep. He's also been pretty good in specials from what I'm hearing. He makes the team. And R. Green, I kept for special teams value and depth. I think he's looked the best out of the rest of the group besides the first 5 guys. And the fact that he brings special teams value, I think it's a good chance he makes the team. So I'm keeping 6 corners here.
Hey, George, I'm telling you right now, brother. Adebo is going to the Pro Bowl.
I hope you're right, man. I hope you're
right now.
Honestly, bro,
I hope so. Right now, yo.
I hope so, bro. He was brought there to get turnovers and to tackle and make plays. That's what we brought him here for. I'm gonna be honest. Based on training camp, he's been getting cooked a little bit in training camp a lot. But you know what? He looked okay against Buffalo and last week. So, hey, new defense. We got to give him a shot. Get us some turnovers. That's what he's there to do. He's a physical corner. He's a good man corner as well. I as far as contesting passes and things like that, better at zone. But I think that he has that ability to take the ball away. Something the Giants need to do, man. We were one of the worst teams I've ever seen in causing turnovers last year. That's why you get him. That's why you bring him in. So, hey, your lips to God's ears, Danny. If he makes a Pro Bowl, you getting the first shout out on that because I like Adebo. I think he's a good cornerback.
For sure. Yep.
Yeah. So the safety room, obviously Javon Holland, Tyler Nubin, Javon Holland. Before we get out of here, Javon Holland, hey, big signing. I love what I see from him. I think he's going to be a real good player for this team. And I think him being with Tyler Nubin is going to be one of the best duos in football. And people are going to know more about them. Tyler Nubin, I love what I saw from him in Minnesota University. I love that pick last year. And he played pretty damn good last year considering he was a rookie safety and what he had to play with out there around him. I thought he had a real good, solid rookie season. I think he's going to take a step this year. So I got them starting as our first 2 safeties. Dane Belton, he lives. He always survives. He makes plays. Johnny on the spot all the time. I need him to improve the tackling. If he could just please improve the tackling, and we'll be fine with him. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he makes plays out there. He has a nose for the ball. That's what he's there to do. He didn't do much of that last year. I want to see more of that this year, bro. And the last safety I got is Kavon Wallace, man. And I chose Kavon Wallace mostly because of his familiarity with the scheme with Bowen. He was with Bowen in Tennessee when he was in Tennessee. He knows the scheme. I just think signing him before training camp started was a sneaky move that the Giants made there. I think they need a guy in there that knows the defensive coverages, the way the scheme needs to be played, and also for insurance for injury, because Dane Belton is not a safety you can trust, in my opinion, to play a long period of time as a starter. So I think he's insurance in case of ineffective play from Belton in the safety room. So I have him as my 4th safety on the depth chart, bro.
Sounds good. All right.
Yeah. And of course, special teams is the obvious. Gillian, and the long snapper. So that's that. You know what I mean? So that's my 53 right there, man. Obviously, it might not go exactly like that. 2 weeks. Rosters all change all the time. We'll see how that goes. Now let's go to the chat before we wrap it up tonight. Daryl says Dart will be ready for 2026. Yes,
Yes, he
indeed. Yes,
will.
he
Yes, he
will.
will.
Yes, he will. And that's what we want as Giant fans. I think we have to root for the fact that if he is the starter and doesn't play this year, it means we're having a pretty damn good year with Russell Wilson. I think that's what we want to root to
That's
happen. You know what I'm saying? And it
yeah.
means that Russell was either healthy and had a good season for us and we contended for a playoff spot, but also it means that the Giants are having a good year. That's what we want, y'all. I don't want to lose. I don't want to have that kind of season. I don't want to rush this kid. He's showing what he's showing. It's a good sign that he is doing well. Like my guy Giant Way early in the show said, imagine how he's going to look later with more knowledge for the game of the NFL speed than he does now. That's what you want. We have the luxury of having two veteran signal callers ahead of him that know how to win games. Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way, y'all.
Yeah.
Heels up checks in. My co-worker, my Mr. Raiders, he says, hey, George, any chance of these players making the practice squad? Shields up. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely do. I think there is a big opportunity for some of these players to make the practice squad. I could see Montreal Washington, Bo Collins, if they don't make the 53 making the practice squad. Yeah. Bo Collins might be a little tougher to keep because he's flashed so much, and I think teams have been in on making trades for receivers and things like that, and the running back room as well. I saw some stuff out there today about teams have been looking to make trades for running backs and wide receivers today. Turbo Miller, I don't think he's going to make the practice squad if we don't bring him on the team.
He better be on the team.
He better be on the team, absolutely. I think last year we snuck him on the practice squad. I don't think that's going to happen. I think either he makes the team or somebody's going to pick him up. Absolutely. And I know you've been in on the offensive line talk. I think there's going to be some quality offensive line. Kubis will be a nice pickup if he doesn't make the team for the Raiders, if you're asking that. I think he can be a solid guard, point of attack guy, solid run blocker, something that maybe the Raiders could look at if he doesn't make the team. I actually want to keep Kubis, but I don't know if he will. We will see. I think the presence of Neal and the fact that we need a backup center might push somebody pretty good out. So we will see on that. Landon 78 checks in. Shout out to Landon. Welcome to the show, bro. If you're new to the channel, brother, make sure you hit that subscribe button, brother. I appreciate you coming through, chopping it up. He says Dart is a baller. I watched him for 3 years at Ole Miss, and he's a warrior. Yes, indeed. And listen, I said it. I wanted Shador when we picked him when we traded back in to get him. I wasn't mad about Dart being a Giant quarterback. I just thought he was more a project, so I was more comfortable taking him in the second round. But you know what? He's showing that he is definitely worthy of a first round pick, man. And the Giants got that one right. We'll see if they got the right quarterback right, and we'll see if Shador ends up being who he's going to be. But right now, you got to say that the returns are very well. I like Dart at Ole Miss. I thought he could be a good quarterback on this level. I just thought he was more of a project, and I didn't want to go that route, especially at third overall. But the Giants traded back in, and they got their guy. And right now, can't be mad at the results. Jackson Dart is the future of the New York Football Giants.
Reach, baby.
Darryl, no doubt about it. Darryl says, with the last comment of the night, Darryl says, Fortune has been looking good tonight. I'd rather see him get playing time over Banks. Oh, you mean Fly? Yeah, you mean Fly. Yes. I think he's earned it, man. He's earned it. In this competition, he's deserved the right to go and do it. Hey, let him start, give him a shot. And, hey, like I said, if it doesn't work out, we could always go back to Banks. I think these guys, it's neck and neck. It's not really anyone pulling away. It's just the eye test shows right now Flott deserves the opportunity based on the totality and the whole competition. I think he has been a little better of the two. So if you're going to do that, just give him a shot and see what happens, man. It doesn't mean Tay Banks is going to be banished to the bench. He's not going to get a shot at all on the defense. He's just not going to start. That's all. He'll be in packages. He'll be out there. And listen, if Tay Banks is the guy that he thinks he is and he should be being a first-round pick, he'll go out there and earn the job. He'll earn it and get it back. And his play has to do the talking. It can't just be given. He was giving it, and he didn't do his job last year. He quit on plays, and he didn't look good in this defense. So last year. So now it's about starting over and earning it. So I am not mad at the New York Giants doing it the way they did the competition. But we will see ultimately what they do.
So yeah, man. I definitely I think Tay Banks is really getting affected because Wayne Martindale is not here anymore.
Yeah,
that was his guy.
That was his guy. He wanted him. Yeah.
That was his guy. I mean, it sucks, but like you said, time is now. You got to pull your pants up, play, and earn your stripes again.
That's it. You know? If you're a first round pick, you got to go show it now. Go show that you're the guy that you're supposed to get. And the Giants made this mistake not starting you to start the season. Go earn it. There's nothing given anymore. He messed that up last year when he was quitting on plays every damn week and not turning his head around and not getting better as a player. He put himself in that he has no one to blame but himself. The only way to turn around, go out there and show him you're different. That's it. And he'll get his job back. Simple as that, man. But listen, that's going to wrap it up tonight, y'all. Appreciate everybody out there chopping it up with me. We went a little longer than I thought, but that's all right. We had a good time tonight. I appreciate the Giant Way Day stopping through, joining me on the show. And as always, I always appreciate my guy, Danny, coming through, showing love, chopping it up. Salute to Danny as well. And salute to everybody into Giant Nation out there that came through in the comments and checked in with us and talked and chopped it up. But, hey, that's going to wrap it up tonight. Hey, folks, after tonight, it's all about what's next. And that's the real thing. New York Giant football returns for real in 2 weeks, man. And I am so happy about that. Listen.
I got goosebumps.
Oh, man, I am so excited for this season, y'all. I haven't been this excited about the New York Giants in quite some time, man. And I'm really excited for the season. And, hey, don't let the haters fool y'all out there, man. This team is different. You can feel it. You can see it. And listen, all they got to do is show it when the games count. This defense is going to be legit. You see the talent out there. We got improvement in the quarterback room from Russell Wilson to Jameis for veteran quarterbacks. And now we got what looks like a possible franchise quarterback in that dog Jackson. Okay. Hey, listen, things is looking up in Giant Land. Let the haters hate, y'all. Let us go do it. Let's go, Giants.
Let them talk. Let them
talk, man. Listen, we all know that when the Giants are down, they do better anyway. So, hey, this season is about earning that respect back. And the only way to get it back is to go punch somebody in the mouth. And it starts week 1 against those overrated Washington Commanders. I said it. Right. Overrated Washington Commanders. Yeah, they're a solid team. But they're not a 12-win team every year, Washington Commander team. We about to see what they're about too. Because this NFC East is going to be a competitive, I think, with all 4 teams this year.
It's going to be fun again. It's going to be fun again.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Look at the last comment of the night. Look at Corey, Mr. Jet fan. 0-3 first 3 games. It's funny how Corey comes in when we're about to leave the only time. Hey, Corey, your Jets is ass. I want you to know that, okay? You ain't going to win many games either, okay? Keep on thinking that, but we appreciate you coming through, bro.
Y'all still little brother. That's the
Still little brother, man. Come on now. Just make sure that rent due on them Jets, man. Just make sure that rent due, Corey, all right? At the end of the day.
Yes,
and by the way, our second and third stringers were smacking y'all around last week as well. I know it's preseason. We don't get crazy, but you already know, bro. Come on.
We get little brother spanking. Get little brother spanking. You know what I mean?
He says always love, bro. No doubt about it. Thanks for chopping it up. Corey says Jets suck. This is Giant Nation. Yes, sir. You let him know, Corey. Let him know. Listen, Jet fans, you can come on the stream anytime you want, but you just best behave. You just best behave. You best behave and not get out of pocket because you already know where Big Brother lies. We know what MetLife Stadium is really over, okay? Let's not get crazy. That's a story for another day, though. But listen, salute to everybody out there. Thanks for checking in. All I ask is one thing, y'all. One thing. Come on now. You know what I'm going to ask. It's a real light thing. It's not a lot to ask, man. Smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports. Smash that like button to Born for Sports, especially that subscribe, because guess what, folks? I talk all sports. As you can see, big time New York Giant fan, and I'm ready, locked and loaded, baby. I'm ready for the season to start. And the next game we talk about, it's gonna count for real. Keep it locked. More content to come on the New York Giants. I talk New York Knicks basketball. Yes, sir. Hey, don't look now, but Knicks basketball and NBA is approaching real soon in training camp, y'all. Keep it locked, man. It's coming sooner than we think. The way these days are flying, shoot. What we got? We got Labor Day weekend next week. So you already know Knicks basketball is coming soon. Keep it locked right here for that New York Knicks content, baby. And yes, we are NBA final championship contenders this year, y'all. Just ask the NBA. You see how many primetime games and national televised games they got between the Knicks and Cleveland this year? They know what it is in the East, and they know
we back.
They know the Knicks Nation come correct and come lock and loaded. They know they want that smoke. Keep it locked here for that New York Knicks content coming real soon. I talk New York Mets baseball. And
Yikes.
I am flaming angry about the Mets right now. Flaming angry.
I want to bring that up, bro.
I'm going to have a lot to say come Saturday afternoon. We are doing a live stream on the New York Mets.
Oh, man.
And I'm going to have a lot to say. You might want to keep it locked.
I see the steam coming out your head right now.
Danny, it's not going to be pretty, bro. It's not going to be pretty. Man, I am flaming about this New York Mets baseball team. I'm gonna keep my thoughts inside right now for the stream Saturday. But Met Nation, salute to y'all. You might want to tune in Saturday afternoon because man, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a lot of unfiltered truth to come.
There's gonna be a lot of F-bombs going out.
Oh, no doubt about it. A whole lot of unfiltered truth to come. Keep it locked, New York Met Nation. Saturday stream is gonna be real live come Saturday. I talk New York Jets football. I talk about the Yankees. I talk about
everything.
The Nets. I talk about whatever you want to talk about in the world of sports, especially New York sports. Shout out to New York Giant Nation. Shout out to Danny. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go Giants. Yes, sir.